So I'm having a chat with Brooke Combe. How are you?
I'm not bad, thanks. How are you?
Good, yeah, not too bad. So you're here at Glastonbury. How's your day been so far? You got to catch much today?
I just seen a bit of Blossoms. My mate Chaz on the bass, so I had to go and see him. And I have not done much else yet, but yeah.
Looking forward to your set later as well.
I'm buzzing to just be here, so it's kind of a dream come true. So I'm absolutely in my element.
Good. And you've been releasing singles recently. Miss Me Now is the recent one that we've been playing. Tell us a little bit about the single.
So I wrote that about a year ago this time, summertime, and I was getting bevied with my mates and whatnot, and I ended up back with my ex, and I was like, oh, bad idea, eh? But makes for a good tune. Like that morning, wrote it straight away, and it's kind of like a summery tune, so I'm quite excited to play it here tonight.
Yeah. For sure, and you've released a few singles now, but are we gearing up to a bigger body of work, would you say, or are you just sticking with the singles for now?
I think for now we'll stick with some more singles. I'm in quite a good place because I get to release a lot of tunes that are very different, because I feel like I'm still working on that Brooke Combe sound. But I think there will be a bigger body of work. I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to that, and rightly so, I think.
Good, and the singles have only been coming out fairly recently, so would you say that you kind of took the step into kind of releasing and writing kind of proper songs to release to the world because of the pandemic, or was it other things that prompted you to do that?
To be honest, the pandemic really helped me, because obviously no one was working and we were just at home, so I was just writing, uploading videos to Twitter and whatever. And my manager and stuff seen that, but I think it gave me a lot of time to research songwriting and really think about like what's a good tune for me, what message do I want to say, you know what I mean? So I would definitely say it didn't hinder me anyway.
Surprising how many artists have been saying that.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So you're a multi-instrumentalist as well. You play so many different instruments. So when you go to write a track and write a song, kind of what are the steps that you take to get it to a stage where you've demoed it and you're like, yeah, okay, I can take it to the studio now?
I usually just write on guitar or keys, work on a melody vocally, and then start writing lyrics around it. The lyrics for me are it's a proper hit or a miss. I'll write something within 3 minutes, or it'll take me 2 weeks. But once we're past that stage, I'll just send it to James Skelly, and we'll get in the studio and get some. We'll do a better demo then.
Good. And you've been on tour recently. You've had the pleasure of supporting the Coral and Miles Kane. What was it like to get asked to support them on their tours?
Amazing, just because it's like a family at this point, so it just made me, it was quite a proud moment for me, and I felt quite like, wow, they've asked me to do this, so it was a pinch me moment. But doing that tour with Miles, it really shaped me. I needed a bit more confidence, I would say, in my performance, and I definitely think that I gained that from that experience. And even watching Miles every night, his charisma on stage is just something to learn from in itself. So
good. And this here today has kind of kicked off a festival run for you as well. There's so many festivals that people get to see you at, so what other festivals have you got lined up for the summer?
I've got Transmit after this, but I was just thinking to myself, this is only the second festival we'll have ever done, so I'm very proud of that. But yeah, I've got Transmit coming up, Tramlines, there's hundreds, so it's way over my head at the minute. But you'll catch me everywhere.
Yeah, good. And looking towards the end of the year in August and into the autumn and winter time, you'll be wanting to be on tour. What's the plans at the moment?
I think we'll get out there, do a little headline tour, which I cannot wait for.
Yep.
I just love, as much as it's boss playing in huge venues, when you're in a tiny venue and it's sweaty and crammed and everybody's really belting your tunes back at you, you know it's all love and support. So I'm really looking forward to just a run of little tiny venues and stuff towards the end of the year.
Good, great stuff. And looking towards 23 as well, what's the plan? Do you think it's going to be a releasing year, a touring year, a bit of everything? Kind of what's going through your mind at the moment?
I hope it's a bit of everything. That's what keeps me going, to be honest. I like to just dip my toe into everything. But yeah, I think hopefully a bigger body of work to come, and definitely more shows. But I think I'll be working a lot on writing as well next year, for sure.
Good. And you must have an aspiration, kind of a bucket list of things you want to kind of tick off. I'm sure Glastonbury was going to be one of them. What else would you say? What would be the one thing that you really want to achieve while you're releasing and writing music?
I really want to play at Edinburgh Castle. That's kind of a big one for me, to just see all my people there. I just think it would be amazing. And you know what the Scots are like, they love a party, so I just would imagine it to be really amazing. So that's probably my main thing, but I don't like to get too far ahead. I like to keep in the here and now.
Good. Well, Brooke, it's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.